Hello everyone at gymnasticsbodies.com or on my YouTube channel. I thought you guys might like to have a wee look at my gym setup. It's getting quite elaborate these days, so I thought it might be nice just to give you a wee tour. This is a very large building. What you can see here is only one section of the building, and my gym is one section of this room. A very good friend of mine in my church lets me use a third of this room, which is very, very generous, for free. And I've kind of made it into a bit of a gym. So I'll give you a wee tour. I have three main sets of rings in the gym. I have the high rings. They're about 10 foot up off the ground. They're more or less competition height, and the straps are more or less, they're slightly shorter than competition length straps, but I often train on competition straps at Liswade Gymnastics Club, where I help coach. And there's very little difference between these ones and those ones, which is nice, although they are plastic, and that's a shame. I have a set of medium height rings. I use those for dips, especially for weighted dips. I can do quite a lot of weight on my ring dips now, but obviously to get up there and do a muscle up, I can't muscle up with as much weight as I can dip. So that's kind of useful. It keeps me working quicker. Not having to continually adjust the height of rings is really nice. I also have a set of low rings. I use those for press-ups, feet raised with the pommel mushroom that I have. Also use them for handstands and just other stuff like that. Even some low support positions, I suppose you could train on there. Whatever you like, really. I also have my Dream Machine, which you might have seen in other videos. It's really, really excellent. I recommend you have a look at those videos and make yourself one immediately, because it's really good fun. It really helps keep training fresh when you can just play around with much more difficult stuff than you can actually do because of your strength, your current strength levels. So I train that every single time I work out. I'm going to have a workout after this video, and I will be on a Dream Machine at the end of my workout just to try new things and have a bit of light relief. I also have, as you saw, my pommel mushroom. I don't use this as much as I should. It tends to get used as a cushion or as a foot raising platform for press-ups, but I am going to get back into it during the summer when work gets a little bit easier. I have a set of wall bars, which are amazing. I really recommend getting a set of wall bars if you can. These weren't all that expensive. They were only £140 plus free delivery. I've actually set them up a little higher though, because they weren't as high as I would have liked. So I put extra blocks on, and they're bolted into the wall there. I also have a dipping station. It's powder coated metal. It gets very cold in the winter. There's no heating in this building, so the building gets very, very cold. But this is great. Again, you can use it just for weighted dips. Use it for support swings, although obviously there's no give in these bars. Use it for press handstands. I quite often turn it round against the wall so that I can do a press handstand and catch myself on the walls in case I fall over. I also have ropes. These are great obviously for all the different rope climbs that we do as part of WODs. And also it's great because it's up and around, so you can hold it in two places obviously, and putting one hand above the other, like higher than the other, is really great for training your one-handed chin-ups. I also have a gym bench, inherited. A lot of this stuff is either second-hand or inherited, or I just bought it, or I made it. The pommel horse, I made these mats. They're just carpet underlay, 3 layers of carpet underlay with plastic vinyl on top. This gym bench I inherited. I use this with the pad from an old keyboard stool for doing body levers. It's really great for that. I have a stationary bike because I do a lot of cycling. I train a lot of cycling. This is just a normal mountain bike with a slick on the back with a stationary trainer. It's really great to put in the miles when it's miserable outside. What else is there? I think that's mostly it. I also have this tractor tire. I live in rural Scotland, so these are kind of easy to come by. Got this one for free off one of my farmer friends. I take it outside and flip it, deadlifting and flipping over, which is great. Good for explosive strength. I also have a lot of just peripherals. I have a lot of weights. I don't really use weights very much except for a little bit of prehab, but I do use the plates a lot for doing weighted dips and weighted pull-ups and weighted muscle-ups. I have some inner tubes from bikes. These are great for resistance and for also, if you wrap them around yourselves in a pike position, then it helps you stretch, keeps you nice in that position. Resistance bands, these are great for obviously shoulder health and other stuff like that. Good for ring strength days. I have this belt for attaching the weight plates around your waist, and these are really great. Can comfortably use that up to about 40 kilos plus, which is nice. I've never tried more than that because I can't lift myself with plus 40 kilos or with more than plus 40 kilos. And I have some ankle weights which are nice for adding weight onto leg lifts and reverse leg lifts, although I also have gymnastic straps which I can use for that as well. And table with water and car keys and my ring grips and music. So yeah, that's my gym setup. It's a really nice space. It's really great that I can use it. If you're ever in Scotland, drop me a line. You can come and train with me. This is my own gym, so well, it's my own space. No one else uses it except for maybe a couple of my friends. So yeah, here it is. Hope you enjoyed having a look around. Bye bye.